NITTY TV.
Now you say you went to prison at 17 on a murder charge.
Yeah.
What was that like? I mean, walk us through with you know, things that you could walk us through on that. You going through that time as a kid. I mean, you 17, you're grown, but you're still a kid in a way. Like, what you know, what your mind state was at that time? Going with a murder, I mean, that's not like a dope case, a murder case at 17.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first went in there.
Well, let me ask you for you. Did you realize the seriousness of what you was in when you know when that happened?
As a kid, I ain't really look at it like that because we so in the hood. It goes on every day, so I was like, but when I got in there and sat in that cell, I'm like, damn, bitch. So I might not never go again. But I was so accustomed and conditioned by the system and how we lived in the hood to where I was really mentally f***ed up because I actually accepted my plight. I accepted it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when my charge happened, it was at a gas station.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you a gas station got cameras all over.
Yeah, they
so
got.
I just know I was going to jail. I had life. Like, actually, everybody from where I'm from, they was f***ed up to see me come home. They thought I had life.
Right.
Because they know it was at a gas station.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but the good thing is the lady at the gas station was a real one. The people was trying to come for her. She said, I gotta live in this community. She was a Chinese lady.
Yeah.
She said, I gotta live in this community. I can't get that to y'all.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
so she didn't give him the.
She was legendary. Right? I had to come back and thank her. She on the documentary. She ain't really want to talk to me.
Yeah.
I had to come back and try to thank her because you know what I'm saying. Like, I gotta throw a bag or something because she could have ended my life from just that tape. You see what I'm saying? And you know, in my sense, you know, I stood my ground. It was self-defense.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It was self-defense. You know, it was older guy in his 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Known, allegedly a known killer.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you know, from my vantage point as a 17-year-old man.
Yeah.
Dealing with him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, like I said, when I sat in that cell, I already was like, man, fuck it. I told all the girls to leave. I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm going to Angola. So I was just preparing to go live the rest of my life in jail. And then
So you was in Angola?
No, I ain't go to Angola. I went to DCI with Boots and it was at. I went to DCI, Brazil. I was in fucking Winsboro, Jonesboro, East Carroll. Like I was in a bunch of jails.
So when you was locked up and you went to court and everything, so did they give you your time like at court, like you knew how much time you had, or did you get a life sentence? Or?
No, at first it was second degree murder.
Okay.
So you know you got first degree murder, that's when it's premeditated. Second degree murder is like if somebody pull up, we in the parking lot, we all chilling, the ops come and we just go to all of us just go to shooting it out and getting it on. A manslaughter is when you and the guy had a physical fight. It really depends on the blood in the person's body.
Right.
The blood in the person's body, how his adrenaline was running, because his blood gonna tell them if what was going on at the time.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, real talk. And like even with shooting somebody up close, they got this thing called stifling. If you shoot a person like 2 to 3 feet, his body gonna grow like whelps on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like bruises.
Damn.
Bruises. It's called stifling. So the people know this. The forensic lab know if you hit them up close.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling my lawyer. Like, look, still see if they got stifling on the body. Like, I learned all this shit by studying, trying to beat my own case. So I was in there fighting my own murder case. Cause I turned down my lawyer. I told my mom just keep the money. I'm good.
Right.
And they was gonna buy me out, but I was like, nah, fuck it. I just was sitting.
And so you did
murder charge. And I sat in there like about 2 years. But when I was in there, I was like, you know, you got the 60-day thing in New Orleans.
Yeah, I heard about the 60 days.
Yeah, 60 days I roll out. You probably heard Soldier Slim talking about 60 days I roll out. Rest in peace, Slim. 60 days. So at the 62nd day, I was like, man, fuck. I'm about to roll out.
Yeah.
I see my partner Dave. He was like, man, you going home? Yeah, you going home? Woo, woo. So bam, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't happen that way.
Okay.
On this, I actually ended up reading. I was reading spiritual books, the Quran, because I grew up in a Muslim household. My dad is Jamaican.
Okay.
And I was reading the Quran, the Bible, and shit like that. And I went to fasting. This is my first time dealing with a fast.
Yeah.
I fast for 7 days with no. I ain't drank no water or no food.
Oh, you was fasting for real?
I fast for real. I mean, listen, and I know my was snickering, but I tell you, listen, after that, on that 7th day I finished the fast, they called me out there and said I had to see the private investigator. I went out there to see the private investigator. He said, man, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
Okay.
He said, the good news is they can't charge you on 2nd degree no more. They're going to charge you with manslaughter.
Okay.
And the good news with that is that's 0 to 40. So
okay.
I said, so that means I can get 1 year, but you know, anything with 0 on that means.
Yeah.
I said, oh, tell me that.
You're thinking the minimum, yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm in the building.
Yeah.
Because I'm 17, so 20 years kill me, but 20 years wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm still 17. I'm gonna come home at an age where I still can live the rest of my life.
Right.
Versus the life I could be stuck forever.
Right.
So when I seen that, I'm like, oh, bitch, cause I was gone like in the days before he came.
Yeah.
I just took my lick. I was like accepted accountability. Like, well, fuck it, nothing I can do. I'm gone.
Right.
So I might as well just learn how to live in prison.
Yeah.
And not worry about nothing else because that's gonna distract me. I gotta fight a war in here. You know, you gotta nigga. You know, the people on the charge I was on. Sunday people at me and shit.
Yeah.
I had to get, I had to get on. You know.
Yeah.
I had to check one off the test soon. I got up. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to retaliate shit like that.
Okay, so
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy, who the thing was, he had people that was in
there. They was trying to get me. They were trying to get me. You feel what I'm saying? So I had issues with that. I had to send one.
Yeah.
And shit like that, self-defense. Some more self-defense shit was going on in there. So I had that going on.
Yeah.
And then I had to learn, like when Mobo was saying in his interview, he couldn't really touch the man.
Yeah.
I had to learn when I did see another, I couldn't really touch him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you touch them and I'm on a murder charge, it's gonna look like I'm guilty, but they fucking with me. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. But I mean, hey, you know. So it was the different levels of the game that I had to learn about. So I actually became a man in prison.
Right.
I became a man in prison, and it all brought down to me getting 9 years. I got 9 years on manslaughter, and I got shipped to Brazil. I had a fight with the guards. I was like a political prisoner. I used to read this book.
Yeah.
George Jackson about the Panthers.
Yeah.
I thought I was a little Panther on the cool. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hold up. We about to turn up. Hold up. We about to turn up. Hold up. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. I said them send the back. The troops in the back. They don't know how to act. I said them hold up. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. Hold up.
You heard me green rockin' with Nitty, put your mouth on the titty. That's all I'm trying to tell you.